The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke.
Boys, nice line.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Now Westbrook. And it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes dishes to Green. Here's Curry, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And the first one at the line is good. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Offensive rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Second chance shot. Westbrook pulls it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Barnes passes to Bogut. He feeds it to Curry. From outside the arc, Curry with another miss.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On the wing, Green. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Stolen by Thompson. Bogut with it. Westbrook picks him up. Green inside the three-point line. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Bogut kicks to Green. From deep three-point range, can't hit. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they did make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Curry's shot is good.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
It's Westbrook with the drive. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Westbrook's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
From deep, Iguodala. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. The Thunder with the lead. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And then for Oklahoma City, Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Cantor. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Livingston, that's good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Foy with it. Barbosa picks him up. Another shot. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good. Cantor's got his second bucket tonight.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Barbosa dishes to Ezeli. And here's Iguodala outside. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his third rebound tonight. And Waiters kicks to Singler. The pass to Durant. And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Durant, the pass to Waiters. The Warriors pull it in.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So he can't get either to fall. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Foy missing. Warriors trail by 8. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. It's stolen by Foy. Here's Durant. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
That's his first personal foul.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the small forward position.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change he had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
The dish to Morrow. The three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Morrow's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Curry with the three. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Barnes. Curry with a wide open look. Again, Curry missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They'll have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Curry. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Spates. Soft touch off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And he gets the bucket. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Morrow leading the charge. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Clark. It's tipped. Thompson for 3.
Warriors foul. Maurice Spates. That's his first personal foul.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Westbrook with it. He's got 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Spates. Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Ezeli. Golden State moving it around. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Iguodala's got his second bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Livingston. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Foy from long range. And he gets the bucket.
3 points.
Foy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Warriors trail by 19. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Barbosa, and he gets it to go.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Ezeli gets the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Westbrook drives in, shakes off the strong D, and gets to the bucket for 2. Westbrook's got 11.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The alley-oop, and Durant sends it back. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Barbosa. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And
yes, Kevin, I'm...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Barnes. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Steph Curry.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Adams dishes to Westbrook. And just miss after miss right now.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Thunder leading by 10. Durant, no good.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Here's Thompson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Rush. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Ibaka. It's Clark with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And another fast break for Oklahoma City. Thunder running. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Durant, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Stolen by Durant. Iguodala with the steal. Pulls up. That's good. Iguodala's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Spates, the pass to Curry. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 12. Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Void kicks to Ibaka, and he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. And some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Green with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. It's deflected, and they get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 8 points for Iguodala.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Voy kicks to Ibaka. Takes the 13-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Cantor. The shot no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Westbrook. And Oklahoma City. Looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Dion Waiters. Durant is out there with Adams. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Durant attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Steph Curry's checked in for Golden State.
Stephen Curry.
The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Iguodala, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson inside the line. Offensive rebound. Curry kicks to Bogut. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Bogut. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And that is good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Thunder leading by 18. It's Westbrook with the drive. Dishes it to Roberson. From deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the 3-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play, so they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. Serge Ibaka has checked in for waiters.
Serge Ibaka.
Here's Adams, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Over to the wing. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Adams dishes to Robertson. Outside for Durant. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Warriors trail by 18. Curry kicks to Thompson. Fires for three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And it's now 23 points for Steph Curry.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number is growing as this game progresses. And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA. You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Westbrook drives in. It's Durant on the wing. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant.
You're starting to feel it from deep.
It's tightened up. It's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
They're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
Tipped away. Here's Spates. And the rejection by Ibaka. Now here's Kanter. He's guarded closely, and that's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morrow. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Kevin Durant. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And it's Foy missing. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Ezeli, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Enes Kanter. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, a first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Shoots it, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Rush battles through traffic and lays it in.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Ezeli, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Spates the pass to Rush. It's taken away by Collison. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, thank you, Kevin. Russell, obviously your ability to attack on offense is such a key for your team. How do you decide when to go to the hoop and when to pass the ball?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Russell, thank you. Kevin, he does it brilliantly.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.